Good day, everyone. I'm forecaster Mark Spencer from NeoWeather.com with your forecast for Wednesday, November 14th, 2012. Well, we'll have a mix of sun and clouds today. It will be cool once again. We have a chance for a few morning snow flurries, primarily east of Cleveland. We'll also have a dry stretch of weather for you in store. Get all the details on that and more starting right now. Taking a look at the NeoWeather 3D Max Doppler network this morning. Well, it's pretty quiet out there this morning. We do have some stubborn clouds kind of hanging around, and that's what's going to create this mix of sun and clouds we're going to have today. Now, if you're up more towards the snow belt, your traditional snow belt, probably not going to see very many breaks to sun, but for the majority of northeastern Ohio, I think later this morning into this afternoon, that's exactly what we'll see out here. We have clear skies. There's some higher clouds off to the west that will make it this way, probably not until later this afternoon. Otherwise, we'll clear out overnight tonight. So not too much going on. As far as snow flurries or anything like that, maybe. It's a big maybe. A few coming down in this area. It's really hard to tell because a lot of this is ground propagation from the radar. So it's hard to tell if some of these are actually making it to the ground. But you may see a snow flurry, especially east of Cleveland, through about 10 a.m. or so. After that, I don't think we'll really see anything in the form of precipitation. Temperatures under the cloud covers in the low 30s, middle 30s near downtown. As you get outside of that cloud cover, and it's very obvious where it is. You got Toledo, you got 23 and 25 in Toledo, 28 Mansfield, 26 Dover, New Philadelphia. And you basically have mid-20s and even some lower 20s down towards central and southwestern Ohio. So very cold where there are no clouds, a little bit warmer where we're at in the lower 30s this morning. Not going to get very warm today. We're only going to make it just a little bit above 40 for our high. All right, taking a look across the rest of the country real quick here. The East Coast, pretty quiet and for the most part dry, just a few clouds. Bank of clouds out here. More towards the middle part of the country, Chicago. Basically, draw a line north and south from Chicago, and that's your line of clouds. It's basically just a weak disturbance kind of moving through the area. Really not any precipitation associated with it, just cloud cover for the most part. Down in Florida is quiet. The Gulf Coast pretty quiet as well. The central United States, the big story here this morning are the temperatures, low 30s as far south as, well, even upper 20s as far south as central Texas. So pretty cold down there. You're in the teens in the central and northern plains. Hey, we even got a 7 in Minot, North Dakota. 7 degrees above zero. So pretty cold this morning. The west, you have some clouds, you have some snow in the mountains, and of course cold out there as well. Taking a look at the almanac for today, the high yesterday was 36, the low is 31. Our average high is 52, and our average low is 38. The record high is 72, and the record low is 13. A trace of precipitation for yesterday. We're at 0.71 inches for the month and 40.64 inches for the year. Sunrise is at 7:15 a.m. and sunset at 5:08 p.m. Alright, taking a look at the forecast for today. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds, perhaps an isolated snow flurry east of Cleveland early on. Our high today will be 41 with an east wind of about 3 to 6 miles per hour. Around 8 a.m. will be around 27 degrees. I think that will be the best chance to have an isolated flurry, again, east of Cleveland. By 11 a.m. I think that flurry chance diminishes to nothing. Be right around 36 with a mix of sun and clouds. Partly cloudy by 2 p.m. at 40 and 41 by 5 p.m. For tonight, it'll be clear, cool, and we'll drop to around 26 degrees. Be again clear all night. Probably be some frost on your windshield as you head out Thursday morning for your commute to work. Alright, taking a look at the next 7 days. I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any better than this time of year. Could be a very different forecast here. We'll call it mostly sunny through early next week with a slow, moderating trend in temperatures. We'll have high pressure in control through the next 6 days or so, till close to Thanksgiving actually. Thursday will be around 46 degrees, 49 on Friday, 50 for your weekend.
not too bad there. 51 by Monday, up to 52 by Tuesday, the mix of sun and clouds. Next system looks to approach Wednesday, and we could even see some precipitation for your Thanksgiving. It's 9 days away, so definitely stay tuned for the latest on all of that. I'm forecaster Mark Spencer. Thank you for watching. Stay up to date with the latest weather at neoweather.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. neoweather.com, Ohio's home for weather.